Here's the sad story of Kamtza and Bar Kamtza that led to the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash. There was once a man who was making a big wedding for his son. He sent out many invitations. Now this man had a friend named Kamtza, but he had an enemy whose name was Bar Kamtza. When he sent his servants out to go invite the guests, he said, "Go invite my friend Kamtza." But by accident, they invited Bar Kamtza, his enemy. Well, the great day came, and everybody came to the wedding. And everybody was sitting at the wedding, feasting and enjoying the music and enjoying the food. Suddenly, the man looks over, and who does he see? His enemy, who he hates, Bar Kamtza. He walks over to Bar Kamtza and says, "What are you doing here?" Bar Kamtza was so embarrassed. He said, "You invited me." "I never invited you. It's a mistake. I meant to invite Kamtza. Get out of here." Well, at this time, everybody was looking. The band stopped playing the music. People stopped dancing. And everybody was looking at what was going on. Why was he yelling? Bar Kamtza was so embarrassed. He said, "Please let me stay. I'll pay for my own meal." The man said, No, you gotta leave." He was so embarrassed. He said, "Please, I'll pay for half the party." Oh, that's a lot of money. But the man was so angry. He hated him so much. He said, "No." He said, "Please, it's so embarrassing. Don't make me leave. Everyone's watching. I'll pay for the whole party. I'll pay for everything. Just please let me stay." The man said, "No, you're my enemy. I hate you. Leave right now," he started yelling. Bar Kamtza had no choice. He looked around. He could see all the great Jews of that time. Nobody said anything. Slowly he stood up and walked out of the party. Bar Kamtza, he's so angry. He said, "How could they embarrass me like that? I'm gonna get revenge." He went to the Emperor of Rome and said, "Great Emperor, do you know I have a secret? The Jews of your land, you think they respect you? They don't respect you. They have a rebellion planned against you. They want to overthrow you. The Jews are your enemy." The emperor said, "What are you talking about? The Jews are my friends. They love me." "Oh, really? Well, let's see. I have a way to you to test it. Why don't you go ahead and send a sacrifice, a sheep, to the Beis HaMikdash as a gift to Hashem. And you'll see, they will not accept your sacrifice." The emperor went and he picked the most kosher, beautiful, fat sheep he could find, perfect in every way. And he sent it with Bar Kamtza to the Beis HaMikdash. Bar Kamtza took the king's sheep and he was walking to the Beis HaMikdash. But he did something very sneaky. Everybody knows in order for a sheep to be a korban, it has to be perfect, free of any blemish, no injuries. Bar Kamtza went and made a small little cut on the lip. And when he got there, he said, "Here's a korban from the king." Wow, they quickly accepted the animal. They prepared it for the Mizbeach. But then one of the Kohanim said, "Look, there's a little nick, a blemish. Part of the lip is missing. What do we do? Unfortunately, we cannot accept it." Bar Kamtza ran back to the emperor and said, "You see, I told you, the Jews hate you. They don't respect you. They're planning a revolution. They won't even accept your korban." The king was really angry. He immediately sent his generals and his armies to surround Yerushalayim. And the sad story of the destruction and how we were driven out of our homes began. This sad story shows us that through simple arguments, because two people couldn't forgive each other, we lost everything. We need to learn to be more forgiving and to love every Jew for no reason. If we're generous with our love, then Hashem will surely send Mashiach and we'll all sing and dance towards the third Beis HaMikdash.